All right, look, so I got an update on the Conway shooting. All right, so make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna follow it, okay, till its conclusion. So as the Conway PD and other law enforcement agencies continue to put out information, I will also put give my 2 cents on said information. With that being said, we have the individuals that were charged, or the 8 people that they found so far, and this is just so far. Um, this guy hasn't been arrested, but he does have a warrant out for his arrest. He's an 18-year-old from Conway, Arkansas. He's wanted for 2 counts of capital murder, a Y felony, 1 count of terrorism. He he's never getting out. I'm gonna be honest. Is charging seeing them get charged with terrorism is kind of like, I'm not laughing at them. I'm just laughing at like the severity of the nature of it. Like, holy crap! Like, you ever seen something? You're like, oh my god! Like, that's the type of laugh I'm. Cause a terrorism. I mean, granted, they were shooting into a crowd, and multiple people got shot, multiple people died, so warranted. But good grief, terrorism. 9 counts of attempted capital murder. 9 counts. He, and I'm gonna say in his case, right? If they link any of them bullets, any of the bullets to the person that died, any bullets from your gun to the person that died, it's a wrap. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. That's life already. You live in Arkansas. You know what it is. So that's Kamari Tyrone Johnson, right? Then the next person, I guess it's his brother, his older brother. I'm just assuming maybe it's his older cousin. I don't know, but he also has a warrant issued, and he's also wanted for 2 counts of capital murder, 1 count of terrorism, and 9 counts of attempted capital murder. Again, as the older sibling or cousin, whatever it is, you should have been getting your boy out the way. You shouldn't be out here shooting. And like I said before with the video, with my previous video, if people are waving around guns in the air and waving them like they just don't care, you need to get out. Leave the scene. Flee. Flee the scene. It's not that deep. There's nowhere you want to be turning up like that. Now, this young man, look, I'm finna expand this because look, y'all gotta see him. Y'all gotta see him. Matter of fact, let me go back real quick. So look, so y'all can see the individuals. So y'all can see them. So y'all can see him. So that's him. That's him. That's him. So I'm fair. I want to be fair. Uh, Tyler Antonio Jamel Ferris, who's only 19 years old, he also has 2 counts of capital murder, 1 count of terrorism, and 9 counts of attempted capital murder. Listen, and this is the Fifth Avenue Park shooting. By the way, this is the Fifth Avenue Park shooting. There was more than that. There was another one. Like I believe, yeah. There was the UCA one, and we'll get to that because what's going on in Conway? That's what I want to know. What is going on in Conway, Arkansas? Listen, this young man, uh, Buddy finna start snitching. He is sad right there. That is somebody that's depressed. That is somebody that's been crying. That's somebody he ain't built for this life. He don't even look like he's built for that life. He should have never been there. He should have never been involved in none of that. Like, he's just doing it to fit the part and look hard. Buddy, you should be either studying or playing video games. But now you won't be doing either. Even if you snitch on somebody, bro, you still probably doing 25. Unless a judge really gets is really nice to you, you might do 5 to 10. But bro, you're cooked. You are cooked. If you had a gun in your hand, mm, mm, rep, you're done. All right. Then you have this young man. He's also in custody. 11 counts of aggravated assault. He's from Pine Bluff. What were you doing in Arkansas? Well, I mean in Conway, but I mean, I guess everybody goes up there to kick it, and used to be a party town. It fell off, but I guess it was trying to come back, and these YNs just ruined the whole thing. 11 counts of. I'm gonna be honest, in conjunction with everything else that was going on, because I don't know if aggravated assault means a weapon or not, but it's a Class D felony. If you have any prior, sir, you're packed. You are packed. Ryan Goins, you are packed. Wanted. You got Zion Bernard Jackson. Okay, he's 23 years old. He has first degree battery, a B felony, and one count of terroristic act. Bro, listen. The terroristic act. If you get convicted, you're done. You're cooked. You're cooked. That's like 10 to 15 off rip. First degree battery, I think, is another like five or 10, and they're gonna throw the book at y'all because this situation was so outlandish. They want to scare people from ever doing this again. Like, the judge is gonna make an example out of y'all, all of you, all of you. And I feel really bad for this young man because he looked like he was definitely living a life he wasn't supposed to be living. Now, yeah, that's it. Next person. So we got Braylon, fuck it. Brayline, whatever the fuck is going on. Raymond Griffin. He also has first degree battery and the terroristic act. He looked like he probably been to jail before. But at the same time, I mean, he's from Austin, Arkansas. Like, why? Why? Again, why were you here? Like, at the UCA shooting, you're not even a student. Like, all these guys were not students. They weren't students. They were just there. And now, you know what I'm saying? You just basically, you're throwing your life away. Next one. We got Landon Nicholas Miller. He has first degree battery and hindering apprehension. He's from Cabot. Boy, you should have kept your ass in Cabot, man. He's 20 years old. Hindering apprehension. Hindering apprehension. Oh, so he probably got into. I'm assuming if I'm reading this right, they probably got into a brawl or whatever, and they beat somebody up or something to that nature. Because I don't know. I got to remember which. Because one is with a weapon. Either assault is with a weapon or battery is with a weapon. I just don't remember. But at the same time, yeah, he might get the least amount of time on this list just because it's just battery and apprehension. Like, people get booked on that all the time. Now this guy, I'm just gonna assume he had the gun because he had Christian Scott Van Wy was arrested, blah 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 blah, first degree battery and a terroristic act. He's cooked. He's done. At 20 years old, bro. Do you know I'm 34? Do you know how much pussy I done got between your age and now? Bro, I ain't trying to go to nobody jail. Nobody jail. Nobody jail. Nope. I'm trying to get active, okay? And this it just bothers me. Like, why did y'all do that? These are two separate shootings. Why did y'all do that, man? Why did y'all do that? Now, I will say this one, the Fifth Avenue Park one, that one was the craziest one. That one was the craziest one. The UCA, excuse me, was crazy. Like, it was crazy, the UCA shooting one, but it didn't rise to the occasion. Like, a lot of people aren't talking about it as much as people are still talking about this. And to be fair, I'm not gonna make him the face of this. But man, y'all just gotta y'all just gotta make better decisions. That's all I can really say is make better decisions. Y'all are too young. 20, 19, 21, and 18. Y'all done threw y'all life away. For what? For what? What do you get back? Street cred? Or I'm hard? That don't matter. It never mattered, and it never will matter. Like, so for the other young people out there, man, don't do this type of shit, man. And again, I'm gonna be revisiting this story constantly and consistently all the time till it's done. Okay, till its completion. I have to know what happened. I have to get y'all the real. So make sure y'all subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what y'all think of them getting charged with terrorism. I'm wondering, like, is that part of some law where they changed up the definition of terrorism to also involve like domestic terrorism as a where you can get charged with terrorism? But anyway,